What's next on the menu? I guess it's not on the menu. I made a quick stop at Arlington National Cemetery that morning. Having to wake up at the brink of dawn, I was not a happy bird. The cemetery sits on 624 acres of land. I wanted to visit Elvis and several other famous dead people, but decided to walk over to Iwo Jima. One of the best ways to explore DC is on foot. As I stood at the Memorial Bridge, I witnessed the sun setting over the river, and I knew it was time for dinner. What better way to have a full family meal but to go back to Eden Center? Here at the neon lights of red, green, and orange, it brought me back to Saigon and Vietnam during my childhood days, especially with restaurants with open-door seating. Most Americans and foreigners would think that the Vietnamese are extremely cheap people, which some of us are guilty of, myself included. I won't deny that. There is something to be reckoned with about a restaurant having so many awards hanging against their wall. The establishment is family-owned and has been in the business for over 20 years. Time to dig in. First on the menu, Nước Mắm. Beer 33, 33 or Baba, simply 2 3s. It is a rice lager that has found export success in a number of countries including France, Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and even America. The brew has managed to endure over a century of regional conflict and turmoil, having first been produced in 1893. I was pretty surprised to have found that in DC. Bánh xèo is a fried pancake made of rice flour, water, turmeric powder stuffed with slivers of fatty pork, shrimp, diced green onion, and bean sprouts. Chao tôm or sugarcane shrimp is another favorite traditional Vietnamese appetizer from the central region of Vietnam. Just like the bánh xèo, it can be wrapped with rice paper, lettuce, and fresh herbs. Even though I'm not a fan of biting into the sugarcane, that sugarcane skewer infuses a subtle sweetness to the shrimp paste and really enhances the flavor of the grilled shrimp. It's usually stuffed with mint leaves, basil, fish leaf, and other herbs. In Hue, the former imperial capital, the bánh xèo is also called bánh khoái, which literally translates to be delicious cake, and is often served open-faced instead of being folded in half. Granted, I have never set foot in my father's hometown of Hue. I have always appreciated Hue cuisine. The sauté mussels, or chim chép sao, here at Huong Viet are very popular. The Vietnamese way of preparing this dish is to have them sautéed with basil leaves. However, at Huong Viet, I love how the ingredients are mixed together with butter, tomato, onion, and garlic, similarly to a marinara sauce. It was almost like Italy meets Vietnam with a few drops of nước mắm. What makes Vietnamese beer 33 special? Well, it's the unconventional, un-American way of drinking beer with ice. Yes, with ice. As absurd as that sounds to most of us, that, my friends, is very much the Vietnamese style. The canh chua happens to be my favorite. It can be made with fish heads or whole fish, then supplemented by a lot of vegetables. Tangy but sweet flavor.
So before we eat the balut black, can we shake it a little? Everybody. Shake your body.
Next on the menu was the balut black, or the Vietnamese shaking beef.
So this the mắm goes with this canh chua, and then yeah, this is xì dầu.
Okay.
So soy sauce.
It goes with the beef.
It goes with the beef or this.
And then it's eaten over rice. Since 2006, the Washington magazine has recognized Huong Viet for their outstanding food service comfort and value. What better way to follow tradition than to abide by the rule? And that would be to drink ice and beer while saying an enthusiastic yo as a way of saying cheers.
Good không em? Everything okay?
Everything
Good, great, yeah.
Tiệm này mở cũng được bao lâu rồi anh?
87.
87. Wow. That's a long time.
We have a lot more. We use this one a lot of place. They try to copy and do it, but they say,
Yeah, how do you cut it so clean?
yeah, we have by hand.
By hand, like, is that like a giant knife or something?
Yeah. Because we try to do two machines doesn't work.
Yeah,
When you do the machine, this one get inside. You're gonna use.
Yeah.
Usually,
Like
you know.
samurai sword.
It's really nice to travel with a crew, or rather extra mouths to feed, and when they don't share food with you, I find that invariably irksome. Coconut jelly happens to be my favorite dessert. The guys decided to humor themselves at my expense to hide the coconut and told me to gnaw on the coconut top. Being the desperate imbecile that I was, I took a bite.
Not even a spoon. God.
There, you want to smell it? Spoon right here.
Oh, thank you.
Eh?
You. Oh, it's way over there.
You're just like, oh.
Whoa, it looks so pretty.
He said that when they first started making it, other people tried copying it, and then after about 2-3 weeks, everyone just dropped out because they couldn't keep up. Yeah, they couldn't make it as well.
Really? 2, 3.
We ended our meal with a final yo to celebrate the happy ending of a happy meal, which you can tell from my happy but over-exaggerated and unattractive face of satisfaction, especially after a delectable meal. Did I also mention we were also celebrating America's birth? I'm proud to be an American. Vietnamese American.